ate breakfast, went to school until 12 o'clock, had to stay an extra half an hour to finish some homework. Came back, did some chores around the house, got my stuff ready to go hunting, and then got me, my mom, my dad, Cash, and Alexa into the car. And then we start driving to my grandpa and grandma's out 300 where I had a couple mule doe tags. We're driving out there, we drop off Cash and Alexa at my grandma's house. And then me, my mom, and my dad are just driving up and down the road to see if we can spot any deer to shoot. And then my grandpa always has this herd of like 40 deer that goes onto his property. So we're going back to his house because they're getting close to going there. But my neighbor is my uncle. His neighbor is my Uncle Troy, and he has this sheepdog that scared off all the deer into a different field. Then he went into a different field, and we watched him run up there. So me and my dad, I put a tripod on my rifle, and then somebody came and they stopped and were just talking for a few minutes. And got the tripod on my rifle, put my boots on, because I had my runners on. Put my boots on, we get out of the truck, me and my dad hike a couple 100 yards maybe, up to a hill. And then we saw all the deer like 280 yards away maybe.
Stop. Which one are you going for? Make sure you pick out a doe.
Straight?
Yeah.
Okay. With us. So I was shooting my 7mm. We saw them, and I spent a couple minutes trying to figure out which were does and which were bucks, because there's a bunch of bucks in the group. Figured out which one was a doe. I shot at one doe first, and I dropped her. Like 2 or 3 minutes later, the deer just keep on going back and forth and back and forth. Then I found out I was standing broadside, and I shot her right in the lungs. She ran up over a hill and then face planted into the ground before landing in the side of the mountain. Then I got the clip out of the gun with all the bullets in it, and then put them away, went back to the truck, and we were trying to get my grandpa to bring his quad over. but he couldn't understand a word that we were saying because he's 70. And we get in the truck, we open the big gate that they have, and we drive up this hill that they were by. And then the doe that I shot first rolled down the hill while I was like moving every now and then. It rolled down the hill, so I had this sled, and I put it at the end of the hill. I slid down all the way down the hill in the hunting sled. I went down there, I got my knife ready to slit her throat, but she was like still up and kicking her one leg, like waving her head everywhere. So my dad just told me to shoot her, so I take my rifle, and I aimed straight for her eye and smoked her in the eye.
There she is.
Stop. There are ropes underneath it. Look at her. Get your knife.
And then, right after we shot her, we left all the stuff there and we walked over to the other side of the hill and found my other doe that I'd shot second, laying there. So we just drug him over there, and we got some pictures of them like right beside each other like this, as I was holding him like that. and then we gutted him out for like an hour and a half. And this dog right here, Daisy, she went with us, and so we had the tailgate open the entire time in our truck, and she just stayed there for like an hour and a half while we gutted out the deer. But we were also trying to make it so I gutted them out more so I could learn for future years. And then we went back to the house, had some dinner, and then went home and watched hockey the rest of the night. It's like 1 in the morning. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to this video and watching it as well. It was pretty fun hunts, enjoyed it a lot. Went out on Saturday as well and shot a few more deer. There'll be a link in the description of that video. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later.